Hello, welcome back to Phoenix Wright Trials and Tribulations. It's me, a Proustian, and I am still apparently in Trivian, but I remember is sending me to Vitamin Square, I think where the other customer was. Well, let's find out. Oh, okay. I thought Vitamin Square was a funny name for a park, but I guess they're being coherent with the theme of at least, like, I don't know, vitamin C. I don't know what other vitamins you get from apples or strawberries, but sure. January 6th, Vitamin Square. So this is Vitamin Square. Yeah, I see where they get the name from now. The fruits scream vitamins at you. Yeah, a little bit. Hey, Nick, that's the guy, right? Isn't that the old man Mr. Armstrong was talking about? That grouchy looking grandpa? He's throwing seeds out for the pigeons. Maya, he's not throwing seeds for them. He's throwing seeds at them. Yeah, that's a pretty big difference. Okay. You know, it wouldn't be a Phoenix Wright character without some oddness. Ugh, my grumpiness threat level is just raised to red. Yeah, we'll get back to him. Let's look at these strawberries. This place is so fruity. That's not a bad thing. Besides, I love apples. They're among my favorites. Then that apple slide is perfect for you. And what's so perfect about it? Oh, come on. Don't be a stick in the mud. Slide down it a few times. Go on. No way. I'd get covered in sand if I slid down that slide. Anyone can see that. Yeah, you're right. Otherwise, I'd give it a try, too. Fair. Admit, though, if you were 5 years old, that would be amazing. I used to love sandboxes like you wouldn't believe. Really? You? Sure. Finding iron fillings in the sand with a magnet was my favorite thing to do. Iron fillings? Wow. That's too exciting for words. It was my ambition to collect every single shred of iron in the sandbox. I was such a kid back then. So, did you manage to get all the iron? No, I never did. I think I came close, though. Come to think of it, I still have all the iron filings I found way back when. You want them? No. No, but that's adorable behavior as a child, for sure. Or an adult? Is it still adorable if you're an adult? Ooh. I'm not going to think too hard about that one. Let's look at the pigeons. Hey, look! Pigeons! Yeah, and heaps of them, too. Did you know that pigeons are a symbol of peace? That's a dove, not a pigeon. Poor things. So they can't be symbols of peace and harmony just because they're gray? Is that it? You're overthinking this one just a smidge, Maya. Is she, though? Pigeons are beautiful creatures, actually. Now, when I was a kid, I had a very top tier, I would say, pigeon impersonation act, where I would pretend to be a pigeon. Listen, I was like 4, and it definitely was adorable. Ooh, there's a magazine here. It's a magazine full of job listings. You disgusting rogue picking up something someone else threw away. Threw away? Did you throw this away? Are you looking for a job? Ha! That's none of your business. Sorry, I guess I'll just take the magazine with me then. I don't want anyone else having it. Give it back. Too bad. Now that you want it so bad, I don't want to give it up. God. Well, we have it now. Job listings picked up from a bench in Vitamin Square, thrown away by the old man. Hey, that's mine. You threw it away, though. Looking at this orange reminds me of what? That you're supposed to eat a lot of them to ward off colds in the winter. You can't have fun during the holidays if you're sick in bed, you know. You don't have to tell me twice. Okay, I suspect that's everything. So let's bite the bullet and talk to this man. What you saw... excuse me. Would you mind if I had a word with you? Yes? I just want to ask you a couple of questions. What's the matter with you? Can't you see I'm busy? So you don't like my seeds, eh, pigeons? He's really chucking those seeds at them. That's gotta hurt. Go on, eat this. What about Maggie Bird? Excuse me, sir. Can I ask you about Maggie Bird? I don't know any Maggie Bird. Yes, you do. Maggie, the waitress at Tribulations. Ha! It's a disgrace, I tell you. An utter disgrace. A disgrace? An innocent young girl revealing herself like that. Revealing? You mean her uniform? The youth of today, they don't have any shame. No shame, I tell you. Not 1 ounce. Whatever happened to the old Bushido values of Japan, like honor and modesty? What about me? I'm not wearing anything revealing. You? Your problem is you lack any sense of grace. Talk about hitting a girl where it hurts. Poor Maya. Tribulations. Do you go to Tribulations a lot? A miserable excuse for a restaurant. That garbage they serve in there's not food. Where's the sushi? The tempura? The rice? Tribulations is a French restaurant, sir. Where do you think we are, boy? In Paris? I want real food, not these snooty snacks. What about those shameless girls? You mean the waitresses? You can see all the way up to their... Yes, the waitresses. Oh my god, you dirty old man. They're practically naked. It's a disgrace, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Listen, it's not my restaurant. Ha! It's a miserable excuse for a restaurant, that place. Miserable. He certainly knows the place. He must be a regular. But if he hates us so much, why does he keep going? Probably because the girls wear... But the thing is, what we've seen in Maggie's uniform, it is literally not revealing. What? Short skirts, I guess? Jesus, dude. Why are you a Tribulations regular? Are you a regular at that restaurant, sir? It's just, if you dislike it so much, why would you keep going there? Sir? There you are, you filthy pigeons. You want food? Ha ha, take that. He must be hiding something, right? If he is, I should be able to see a psyche lock or two. Yeah, except where's my Magatama? Oh, wait. I don't exactly have the Magatama right now, huh? I think I must have dropped it in the restaurant. It's my best guess. Remember, Nick, that Magatama is only on loan. You'd be better find it or else. If Pearls ever gets wind of this, I'm gonna be in a world of pain. Now that's true. So, can I present anything to you? I guess your magazine first. Excuse me, sir. Could I just ask you about this? Sir? Here you go, boy. How does a pigeon feed sound to you? This wasn't exactly what I was hoping to get out of this guy. Sports paper? This might be the same. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, we'll keep trying. Magazine clipping. Nope. He doesn't care about that either. He might not care about anything, but... Oh, I can also ask him about... people. How about Maggie? Nope. I mean, I guess technically we already asked him about Maggie. Okay, I'll ask him about Armstrong, and if there's nothing there, it's probably a wash. Yeah, okay. It seems like there's nothing here. Maybe if I go looking for the Magatama specifically, like if I examine, maybe, oh, yeah, I can look at this again. Rack full of fashion magazines. They're all in French. It looks like Mr. Armstrong doesn't get any newspapers. Well, it wouldn't exactly suit the feel of the place, would it? Why don't you try wearing something a bit more chic like in these mags, Maya? Yeah, it looks stunning in some of these Parisian frocks, huh? Found this sports paper behind this magazine rack earlier. I better try to find out everything I can about it. Yeah, that's the idea. I was hoping maybe you dropped the Magatama in there too, somehow. Could it be here? It doesn't seem to be. The other option is maybe detention center? Or I could go see if Gumshoe's finally back. We'll try this first. I mean, I don't imagine we could have dropped the maggot because it's not, that room is separate from us. Anything else to talk about? I could present this. Anything here? Maggie? Oh, are you looking for some part-time work, Maya? Why don't you take a job at the restaurant? I bet Mr. Armstrong would hire you. Really? Me? It's pretty cool being a waitress, you know. And in the kitchen, you'll get to see all the chef's greatest secrets. What secrets? He can't make it obvious, but just spy on him for a bit. You'll see. It's interesting. Yeah, something's going on with Armstrong. Wow, I can't wait to get my apron on now. Huh. What about... Oh, I still don't have the old man's profile. I guess I haven't gotten enough from him. Alright, well, let's go here. Really? Gumshoe, where are you, my man? I asked... I've asked everybody about everything, right? I think I presented the sports paper to him, but just to make sure. One of my customers must have left it behind. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What am I missing? I think I'm gonna have to look this up. I feel very stuck. Okay. So, I'm not 100% sure this is right because even this spoil-free hint site, I wasn't seeing my exact predicament, so I didn't want to look too closely. But I think I was remembering how we just had that conversation with Maggie about Maya being hired as a waitress, so I wonder if I present her to this guy. Oh la la, you have such a pretty smile, my petite Julie. Who, me? Oh oui, la smile is the most important thing for us girls, n'est-ce pas? Sure. If you want a job here, it is yours, precious. Okay, so if I talk to you... Well, is that... Did that work? I still can't... Okay. What the hell, then? I don't know if this has helped me. Shoot. Anything else here? Maya, you are no help. I thought that would do something. Nothing else here about Maggie's motive? Yeah. Nothing. There's nothing, I am sure. Okay. Perhaps Maggie had another reason. What's Maggie's motive got to do with this chef? Why is he hiding things from me? And another thing. Where did I drop the Magatama? The fact that I can see the lock must mean it's nearby. I only loaned it to you, you know. So you better find it, Nick, okay? Here, I thought it was mine to keep. No. Anything else I can present? Oh no, I didn't mean to... I didn't mean to do that. I don't know what to do. Gosh darn it. Okay. Look back at the thing. Oh, I found the right place. I have to present the job listings to him. Jesus Christ. Okay. Mademoiselle. Yes? Are you looking for a job? What? No, I was just... Let me see. Your style is un peu different, but you have a good face. Different? Felicitations, you have passed. I will hire you. Bien, come with me. I will teach you everything I know. Nick, help! I don't know whether to laugh or feel bad for Maya. Maybe I should do both. So wait, is Maya just gone? What happens if I... Oh, if I come back here. Never mind, I was going to go back to the office. We will come here. Looks like they have Maggie in questioning. Guess I've asked her pretty much everything. I'll come back if there's anything else I need to ask her later. Oh, okay. Fine, then I will go here. Poor Maya. Looks like Mr. Armstrong's really taken a shine to her. I suppose I'll just have to let her work at the restaurant for a while. I'll go pick her up from Tribulations once things have cooled off. Okay, she has, been hired. Gumshoe, please tell me you're here. Thank God. Well, pal, have you found the evidence yet? The one that's gonna find her innocent? No, not yet. We've only just started our investigation. Well, whatever you need to do, I'll give you the dirt on it. I'm putting off all my other cases for now, pal. Gumshoe's really fired up about this. Oh yeah, one more thing. The retrial's been approved. Court's sitting at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And Godot's gonna be the prosecutor. Hell yeah, coffee boy. Let's do it. Oh, him. Phoenix is a lot less excited than I am. Now listen up, pal. If Maggie's found guilty again... Yes? I'll make sure you get locked up good for it. Got it? Gumshoe. That is not how courts work. Alright, let's talk about Maggie. So the guilty party was Maggie Bird, huh? Yeah. Back when she was on the police force. You were her mentor when she was a rookie, right? Yeah, I kept a close eye on her. I mean, not too close. You know. Gumshoe, do you have a crush on Maggie? Is that what this is? Hey, what's with the funny looks, pal? Phoenix is thinking the same thing I am. I was just her... It wasn't anything like... Look, sure, I was her boss when she was doing her training. But that was it. Nothing happened. Gumshoe sure is sweating up a storm over nothing. Ah, so that's it. Our big old Gumshoe has a little crush on Maggie. I don't like her or anything. I was... Ah! Note to self. Gossip with Maya about this later. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Look, pal, don't tell anyone, okay? You gotta keep it a secret, got it? Sure. And would you mind not guessing what I'm thinking all the time? Hey, tell your face, pal, not me. You have to be blind not to see what's on your mind. Same with you, buddy. So, I was wondering, could you fill me in on the victim? Glenn Elg. He was a computer programmer. Huh. His name is, what is that? It's the same forwards and backwards? Panagram? Or is that something else? Oh, I'm not good at remembering that stuff. Or he was a computer programmer. Oh, interesting, because we thought he was a music guy. I see. A programmer. He was just a regular Joe working for a small-time computer firm. Maggie never had any contact with the guy before that day. And all she did was take him his coffee on the day of the murder, pal. Yeah, Maggie also claimed to have never seen the guy before. Did the victim go to the restaurant often? Not according to the chef. Said it was the first time he'd seen the guy. A programmer, and a first-time customer at that. What possible reason could Maggie have had to kill a guy like that? That's what I thought. But a motive was still somehow established in her trial. You're kidding. What was her supposed motive? Sorry, pal. I'm real busy. I haven't even got enough time to sift through these papers. Look at do it yourself, okay? Seriously, Gumshoe? You're all in on caring about this and you haven't... Okay, sure. Sure. What could this motive have been? This isn't really a proper investigation. I'm kind of working on it by myself. Oh, that's right. The judge already ruled on the case and all the evidence is in already. The only problem is with Maggie's testimony. Yeah, it doesn't sound very good for us, huh? Look, pal, I've got a mountain of papers on this case to look over before tomorrow. So I'm just gonna say this. Maggie Bird's no liar. She is... Okay, so she's a bit out there, and a bit off base sometimes. But she was a good cop. That's not exactly complimentary, you know? Yeah. So what do you think really happened? Just how contradictory is her testimony? Contradictions. The biggest problem with Maggie's testimony is the number of people at the table. Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Maggie still insists there was another guy sitting with the victim. Right, but get this. Everyone else in the place says the guy was alone. Even the chef. And then there's that CD. CD? Oh, yeah, she did mention something about a CD. There was a sample CD on the table, sir. But our guys turned that place upside down. There was no CD. What? Not on the table. Not anywhere in the whole restaurant, pal. But didn't Maggie say the victim was wearing an earpiece, too? Yeah, but that was for the portable radio in the front pocket of his hoodie. A radio? He didn't have a CD player? You got it. Your phony never explained that contradiction at all. Come to think of it, the owner of Tribulations didn't mention that CD either. I don't know why, but I get the feeling Mr. Armstrong's got something to hide. Yeah, he's in on this somehow. What can we present? You know what I want to present. Come on, give us more gossip. Have you gone to see Maggie? Of course I have, but I wasn't much good at consoling her. I'm not very good with words. Oh. Yeah, I guess I must have looked a bit down. Maggie was really supportive of me. It was great to have someone to talk to. Did he go for her or for himself? Yeah, come on, Gumshoe. Okay, what about Armstrong? The chef of Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh la la, your body is full of la toxins. And then he gave me this bottle. What's in it? I don't know. The label says juniper. What, he give him a bottle of gin? I'm under orders to put a few drops of it in my bath every day. Under orders? Yeah, you know, there's something about that lady. I mean, guy. Huh? You can't stop thinking about him? Not like that, pal. Give me a break. He's not my type. I mean, I can't stop thinking that he's involved with this case somehow. I'm just having a moment to pause about the gender stuff. You know what? We're gonna let it roll. Sounds like he knows a little something more about our charming chef. Okay. What about Godot? That's the guy who's going to be the prosecutor in Maggie's retrial tomorrow. Oh, really? He was working on a bunch of more important cases at the moment. But he canceled them all just so he could take you on, pal. Why is that guy so determined to see me fail? You sure attract a lot of attention, huh? Too bad it's all the wrong kind. Yeah, that's true a little bit. Gumshoe, how are you doing? I'm such a loser. Aw, Gumshoe, you're only kind of a loser. I had high hopes for Maggie. I was going to make her the best detective there ever was. But then all of a sudden she was charged with murder and arrested. I never saw it coming. Never imagined they'd find her guilty. I hate myself for not being able to do anything. It's okay, Detective Gumshoe. We still have a chance to make this right. You know what? You're not such a bad guy after all, pal. Yeah, that's right. You guys are friends. Okay, wait, what else about the victim? What do you make of this? Sorry, pal. All I can think about is Maggie at the moment. No, yeah, you don't have to explain. It's fine. Oh wait, I could maybe, though, present some of these things. What about the sports paper? What's that? A sports paper? Yeah, I found it in the magazine rack at Tribulations. It's dated the same day as the murder. You may be onto something here. Take a look at this. See this writing here? MC Bomber. Hey! What is it? I've heard that name somewhere before. Yeah, MC Bomber. Whoa, he actually seems to be thinking for once. Ah, it's no good. I can't remember. And he goes back to being the gumshoe we all know and love. Hey, pal, I'm going to borrow this paper for a bit, okay? I want to get a handwriting analysis done on this scribble. Handwriting, huh? Be good to know more about that in any case. Thanks, pal. Bet this will turn out to be an interesting clue. Sports paper given to Detective Gumshoe. Okay, what about the job listings? What do you make of this? Sorry, pal. Okay, fair. The article from December 5th. I wasn't at the trial myself, but I asked this one detective I know how your defense was. What did he say? He started off by saying, I'm at a complete loss for words. But he must have found some quick because he went on about how bad you were for an hour. But he said you sucked so much it seemed like you were trying to get Maggie found guilty. Yeah, exactly. This is why I think that the phony Phoenix must be the culprit and is doing this. But, like, man, what a gambit to do. Like, in the real world, there's no way in hell somebody could pull something like that off. It looked like I was trying to get Maggie found guilty. Yeah. Okay. Still no Maya. Nothing here. Trabian. Oh, right, he's gone. Can I examine anything else? It's this again, right? All the clothes in these are absolutely atrocious. Some of them have been circled in red. I really hope Mr. Armstrong is not thinking of buying those. Hey, he might be. There's a bunch of little trinkets on a shelf by the door, but Mr. Armstrong collected all these personally. Yeah, it's like the same stuff we were saying before. It's really tight behind the cash register counter. Can Mr. Armstrong even get in there? And if he got in, could he get out again? He is a large man. That is a reasonable question. Well, Mr. Armstrong must be a pretty big neat freak. He already has this table ready to go. Now, if only the food in this place was edible. This must be the table where the poisoning occurred. The stain tells the story well. The whole area is still cordoned off with police tape. I guess it must still be under investigation. Yeah, which is weird to me, but we'll take it. Is it still wintry outside? Pretty cold, peaceful though. It's nice that people can take it easy after the holiday rush. Yeah, I just keep hoping I'll run into my Magatama here, but does not appear to be the case. So, what about Vitamin Square? Can I talk to this man yet? I don't have anything else to present. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Yeah. Feeling stuck again. Okay, checking the site. Apparently there is more stuff I can tell or ask Gumshoe about. So let's go that way. Alright, I'm gonna see what else I can do. Oh, right, there it is. Fuck me. It always throws me off. Alright, the chef. Alright, so what exactly is that caught your attention about the chef at Tribulations? It's, kind of hard to say. The guy's probably not even connected with the case anyway. Hey, come on, detective. Didn't you say you'd give me the dirt on anything? Well, this sort of stuff is kinda unimportant. Gossipy stuff, you know, pal? Look, how about this? You go to Trabian and investigate the place yourself. And if you find out anything suspicious about the guy, you report back to me, okay? Don't suppose I get a choice at this, huh? Guess I better find out more about the chef and Trabian, then report back to Gumshoe. Okay. I mean, that was essentially what I was trying to do. I just need to make it official. The scent of flowers sure is strong. It's almost making me dizzy. Oh! Hello? What? Who was that just now? A customer? She had sort of a dark aura about her. She was very goth. Ah, welcome. The Avenue. Wow, what a cute voice. Oh no, it's Maya. Oh my god. They just had to have an excuse to put her in this outfit, didn't they? That's this entire case. 99% of this case is an excuse to put Maya in this outfit. Guarantee. Oh, it's just you, Nick. Maya. Well, how do I look? Maybe you should quit being a spirit medium. Maybe. It's kind of boring being a waitress. I mean, you're my first ever customer. Then who was that woman I just saw? Oh. Since you're here, you might as well have something to eat. I am kind of hungry, actually. Waitress. So, how do you like your new job, Maya? I never knew there was so much for a waitress to do. Take people's orders, bring them their food, make coffee, work the cash register. Of course, we need a customer before I can do any of that. Yeah, it's a nice looking restaurant. It's a shame more people don't come. Don't forget about the ultra cute waitress. Check out my gimme a tip smile. It's very cute, Maya. Hey Nick, why don't you order something? The chef's preparing a tasty lunch set at the moment, or so he says. How much is it? It's the twin tea set, so it's $20, of course. The twin tea set? I believe I'll be taking a pass on that. It's kind of expensive. What? But you can't. Come on, Nick. It's not even every day I get to be a waitress. I want to try carrying plates and working the cash register. How about cleaning the toilets? That should keep you busy. Yeah, right. Maybe later. About the lunch. Oh, a fine choice, sir. No, Nope, she's gone. Kitchen! A lunch special, please! With all the extras, drink, side salad, dessert, and gift. I don't need any of that. Just a moment, please, sir. Maya loves nothing more than spending Phoenix's money. And spending Phoenix's money on food is like top tier favorite activity that she has ever. I love it. Maya's really getting into this. So, how much is this set lunch then? $20, huh? But with the drink, side salad, and dessert, it's $45. Jesus, that is expensive. Hey, wait a sec. Maya! Sorry to keep you waiting, sir. Here you are, our deluxe fortified lunch set. Whoa! A dish inspired by lobster and abalone fricassee with the balsamic vinaigrette. Bon appetit! Um, thanks? Come on, Nick. Hurry up and try it already. Lobster, huh? All right. Down the hatch it goes. Erp. Well, are you hungry, Maya? I'm starving. Here, it's yours. Really? Erp. Remember, Maya, my wallet doesn't print money, so you better polish off that plate. Oh, Phoenix's revenge. I just remembered. I've got to clean the toilets. Hey, you can't be in that much of a hurry to clean the toilets. Trabian lunch special. Costs $20 despite how unbelievably bad it tastes. How does that guy manage to make good food taste so bad? Hey, Nick, you want to take a peek at the kitchen? The kitchen, huh? Not a bad idea. Let's do it. Now, what was it that Maggie said again? In the kitchen, you'll get to see all of the chef's greatest secrets. In the kitchen? Oh, that sounds tasty. Does it, though? Hey, wait up! Maya! What is it? I'm pretty busy right now. Weren't you gonna show me around? Tisk! There goes my plan to find some cool clue and show it off in your face. I better conduct the search in the kitchen myself. Can we do that? Can we move to the kitchen? Hell yeah. Trabian kitchen. Here it is, the famous Trabian kitchen. It's my first time in here too, actually. There's a weird atmosphere in here, that's for sure. Mr. Armstrong will be back soon, so we better search quickly. Chop chop. Alright, let's search. Now I know I'm in a French restaurant. I've never heard of most of these seasonings. Hey Nick, this container has oyster sauce? What's that? Is that used in Chinese food? Ah, look! Right there on the counter. Oh, I didn't even see it! My Magatama, what's it doing there? What indeed? On loan for Maya, recovered in the kitchen of Trabian. Magatama put into pocket. Good. Right. Never heard of these seasonings. Thing is, you can tell you're... Oh, and look at these knives. They look really sharp. I'd like to see how one of those slices through a cheesecake. Oh. Now I want some cheesecake. A cheesecake? You don't exactly need a sharp knife for one of those, Nick. I was going to say, this is how you know it's not a French restaurant. Don't they make all their own sauces? Isn't that like French food? Sauces? I don't know. I'm not an expert. Now this is one large mirror. I bet this is where he makes himself look pretty. There's a book on the dresser. Clarice Armstrong's Bedtime Literature. Not exactly Pulitzer Prize material, is it? Looks like a collection of poems he's written. Poems? Cool, read one out. Say it in your best French accent with intensity, okay? Okay, here's one. It's called Printemps. The two of them, like actors from a film, the coffee still undrunk. Sweet nothings, over too soon. On that sad Saturday morning, the foolish cocktail, so delicious. Takes the last sip of your tea, and I know what I will do. I must lie to you. I must. Huh? That's it? Also, you're welcome, Cold Run, my friend, who always wants me to do voices, and I never do voices. That's my best, most intense French accent you're gonna get. Yep, that's a poem for you. Oh, all of his aromatherapy bottles. What's this? It looks like a treasure chest or something. Whoa, look at all these little bottles. Oh, they're aromatherapy oils. He's got so many, they're overflowing onto the floor. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 98, 99, 100. They're all the same, too. Hey, wait a minute. What is it? There's one bottle that's different from all the others. Well, what do you know? And it doesn't have a label either. And it doesn't smell. So what's that liquid inside then, I wonder? Hey, Nick, we should borrow this. I mean, look how many bottles he's got. He won't miss one, will he? He might if it's a bottle of poison. Small bottle, found in the kitchen. Shape is different from the other bottles. Contents unknown. Okay. Highly suspicious. What are these lace curtains for? I don't know, but they give the place a real homey feel, don't they? Lace curtains. You know, if I was a cooking pot, I'd feel perfectly happy to sit on a shelf under these. How do you respond to something like that? I'd be afraid all this frou-frou would catch on fire. You're in a fucking kitchen. That smells good. Something's bubbling away nicely in that pot. It must be the lobster and abalone fricassee with the balsamic vinaigrette. Isn't that what I just ate for lunch? Maybe. What you ate is the only French dish I know the name of. Oh my god. Maya, I love you. Amazing. Okay. I think we move back to Trabian. I think... Is there anything else I can present to you? The lunch special. About this. Sorry, Nick. I'm a waitress now. Got a pile of work waiting for little old me. Okay. I think what I need to do, honestly, is to go back and show this to Gumshoe. Hey, you're just in time. What is it, Detective Gumshoe? The lab got back to me about that newspaper you gave me. He must mean the sports paper with the memo scribbled on it. So, what did they say? Did the analysis turn up anything? They said the doodle was written by the victim, Glenn Elg. No doubt about it. I expected as much. The victim took the paper with him to the restaurant on the day of the murder. That's our best interpretation of the facts at the moment. Sports paper refiled into the court record. Left by victim. Doodle is in victim's handwriting. How did it end up in the magazine rack? If he brought it with him, wouldn't it have been at the table with him? MC Bomber. I get the feeling I've heard that name somewhere before. Oh well, guess it'll come back to me. Don't forget to report back to me whenever you find them in the restaurant, okay, pal? Since when did I start taking orders from Gumshoe? Although, I get the feeling there's something I need to show him. Yeah, no, I've got lots of things. Most importantly, the small bottle. Yeah, one of those aroma bottles too, huh? Only this one doesn't smell. Huh? I don't get you. This was mixed in with all the other aromatherapy bottles, but it's not the same. It doesn't even look the same. Wouldn't you agree? A cologne bottle that doesn't smell, huh? Smells like a skunk to me, pal. Might letting me borrow that bottle for a while? I want to send it to the lab for analysis. The victim was poisoned, so the contents of this bottle are pretty important. Yes, they are. Of course, it probably isn't poison. I feel like if it were, that would be too easy, in a way. Like, maybe it is. I had a hunch there was something funny about that, chef. You suspect Sean Armstrong? I've got that guy's number. I know what his secret is. That must be the same secret Gumshoe was talking about before. I guess I better fill you in on the details. About this Armstrong guy's secret, I mean. Hell yeah! Let's hear it. The chef of Tribulations, huh? You know what that chef said to me? Oh, wait. Is this the same? Okay, so it wasn't that. It must just be talking to him. Jesus, of course. So, what's Mr. Armstrong's secret? You ever had lunch at Trabian, pal? Yes. So how was it? To put it nicely, it was inedible. Hey, don't worry about being nice around me, pal. You and I both know the reason that place is so empty is because of the food. I mean, the place is clean, and he's got a girl like Maggie as a waitress, so... Yeah, I guess it's probably the food. The real scoop on the guy is he's up to his ears in debt. Really? How much does he owe? This is a copy of his loan contract. He's about $500,000 in the red. Oof. $500,000? We're talking dollars? Yeah. Hey, if it was sterling, he'd really be in trouble. Sorry, that figure just took me by surprise. Yeah, this case is full of surprises. And I'd be willing to bet that chef's got something to do with most of them. That's my hunch. He did say he only trained as a cook for like 5 years, which I feel like is insufficient before running your very own restaurant, especially French dining. So he's not well trained. So this is not surprising. The question is, what does it mean? All right, Jean's debt is $500,000. The owner of the loan is Tenderlinder. Of course it is. Is there anything else I can present? The lunch special? Nothing. Okay. Okay, well... Where to now? Oh, I've got my Magatama now. Right, I can come here. See if there's anything with this guy. Huh. The old guy's not here anymore. Drat. I still have some unanswered questions for him. Well, he'll probably show up in the courtroom, if I had to guess. Alright, but what's with the bike? A scooter, huh? Who'd leave it right in the middle of a park like this? The wheel guard and the light are busted. I guess it must have been in an accident. It's totally wrecked. I'm out of breath. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? Hey, what do you think he's doing with my bike? No, I was just... You've been messing with my new ride? Is that what you've been doing? New ride? Isn't that kind of an old model? You's gonna pay for this. It wasn't me. I was just passing by. Hey, did who's gone debt cover my saddle in crap, huh? You's gonna pay. You catch my drift. No, wait a sec. I'm not a pigeon. I couldn't have done it. Wise guy. Hey. I ought to beat you so hard it'll feel like you were smooching the express train. Oh, that's amazing. Uh-oh. You better watch your back. This ain't over. I'm gonna round up a group of lawyers and you's gonna pay. Actually, I'm a lawyer myself. What'd you say? I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Phoenix Wright? You saying you, Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I am. So you a wise guy too, huh? 'Cause I'm Phoenix Wright. The one and only. Is this the man who's been impersonating us? Are you fucking kidding me? The judge saw this and went, yeah. Yeah, that's what Phoenix looks like in court today. Fuck's sake. Okay. I'm Phoenix Wright, the one and only. What? Out of my way. I got a cruise. He's gone. Surely that guy wasn't my phony. Was he? He was anything like me! I know! Guess I better make a note of the scooter. Ridden by my phony. The wheel guard is all smashed up. Pathetic. Oh, it's you. A few threats from a little brat like that. And you look like a pigeon that's got seeds in its eyes. Have you been here the whole time then? I was in that strawberry. I had some thinking to do. Whomst among us? More like you had some cowering to do. Alright. I love everything about this, but I am out of time for today. So I'm going to have to pause here and then come back and talk to this guy more the next time. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you the next time. Bye!